Okay, here's a young lady. Jane Leeves is a very lovely English comedic actress, has a featured role in the syndicated series called Throb, and her film credits include roles in To Live and Die in L.A. and The Hunger. Would you welcome, please, Jane Leeves. Nice to see you.
God, I'm so excited. I mean, how many people would want to swap places with me, sitting next to Eddie Murphy, Ed McMahon, and Johnny Carson?
Well, isn't that nice?
Yeah.
That's a good way to get started.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. You're from whereabouts in England?
I'm from a little town in East Grinstead called, a little town in Sussex called East Grinstead.
Yeah.
I call it a town, but it's really a street with 4 people living on it.
More of a village or something like that?
Sort of, well, they call it a town, but it's so tiny. I mean, everybody knows everybody else, you know.
Yeah.
And, but nobody knows what everybody else does. They keep to themselves, you know, and it's all very
Are the
quiet.
English that proper?
Yes, they're very proper.
How did you make the transition from a little English town to Los Angeles?
Well, I was doing a commercial, actually, in Paris, and I met an American, Tony Selznick, and he said to me, well, if you're ever in L.A., look me up.
Yeah.
So I did.
Yeah?
I called him about 2 months later and said, can I come and stay with you?
Yeah.
And he said, sure, you know, so there I was.
Yeah.
But, you know, when I
Do you
first...
like our little village?
Oh, I love your little village, yeah. But you know what's so funny? I came here and I thought, well, where the bloody hell is it, you know? Because arriving here, Los Angeles is so spread out.
It's the biggest city, I think, in area in the world.
Yeah, and I thought, well, is this it? We're going to be there in a minute, because every
Right.
town or city has a heart to it, but Los Angeles was like, where is it, you know?
Yeah, well, what they do here, you see, they put up a lighting fixture store, and the town just springs up around it. You know,
But you know, I reckon, you know, I said there's nobody in Los Angeles. They're all round the edges on the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go to the beach? Are you a beach person?
No, I hate the beach. I get sand everywhere, you know, and ants attack me, and ooh,
Yes.
God, it's horrible. Yeah.
Very proper, yes,
Yes.
right. Tell me, what shows do you watch here? And I've seen a lot of English television.
Dynasty.
Dynasty,
Yes,
yeah.
and that's very different from, I mean, English television is so different from here. I mean, you have Dynasty, that's your soap opera. In England, we have this show called Coronation Street. And, I mean, the characters are so different, you know. They don't have big problems. The biggest problems they have on Coronation Street are varicose veins and the paint peeling, you know.
Yes. Then you had upstairs, downstairs.
Upstairs,
Big hit.
downstairs, yes. But the characters are so real as well, you know. We have Hilda and Stan Ogden instead of Linda and Crystal, you know, Crystal and Blake. And, you know, Hilda sort of walks around with her curlers in, and
Right.
she's a cleaner, and her husband's a window cleaner, and he's very lazy, and she shouts, "Stand your tea's ready," you know. I mean, it's just horrendous. But it's a great
Yeah.
show, and it's been running for 25 years.
And you've worked with Benny Hill.
Yes.
Now, Benny
yes.
Hill's a funny man.
He's
Yeah.
hysterical. The first time I met him, though, it was very strange. I got this phone call, and somebody said, "Hello, is that Janie Leeves?" And I said, yes. And he says, "This is Benny Hill." And I was like, yeah, sure, you know, yeah, okay. Who is this really? But it really was him. And he said to me, I've, you know, heard good things about you. Would you come over to my apartment and read a script with me? And I thought,
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
My mother told me about this, but I went anyway.
Yeah.
You know.
Good for
Yeah,
you.
you know. So I got there, and he answered the door in his pajamas, and I thought, he's quick, you know.
Yes.
But he sat me down and said, "Can I get you some tea?" And I said, "Well, oh, yes, please." And he gave me the script to look at, and he went off to get the tea, and he came back, and he said, "Well, let's just read one of the scenes."
Right.
So I started reading one of them with him, and he said, "Oh, that's lovely, dear, lovely." And he disappeared again. And I thought, oh, God, what's he going to do now? And he came back with a can of air freshener and started spraying the place. And I was,
Yes.
is it me? You know, I wasn't sure what it was, but I got the part anyway, you know.
He's one of the few English shows, comedy shows, that have really done well in this country. But I
Yes.
understand he quit making them.
I don't know about that. I think he still does one show a year.
We'll be right back after this. So, Jane Leeves, I just asked her during, I don't know why people do this, because it's like a personal question. I said, are you a married lady? And you said, no.
No, I'm single, but I've got my eyes open, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it tough to meet guys here in Los Angeles?
Yes.
What is it, Eddie? You have... no, is it?
It is, yes, and I have specifics, you know, I look for. A
what
sense
qualities?
of humor.
Sense of humor?
Sense of humor,
That's
yes.
good. Eddie is casing you, as he said. Sense of humor is important.
Sense of humor.
Oh, yeah.
A maturity, you know, I like intelligent men.
Do you like afros?
Very important,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, so have you found a man that embodies all of those qualities yet?
No, I haven't. No,
Oh.
I'm still
Well, that's
looking.
tough. That's really
I have
tough.
lots of boyfriends, though, but nobody, you know.
But no man.
No man.
I guess there is a difference there. Well, anyway, it's just nice to meet you. The show's doing well?
It's doing great, yeah. It really is. So everybody watch it. It's a great show, and I play a completely different character to who I am. I'm a Cockney on the show, you know.
Really?
Yeah, talk like this.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Johnny.
Hello. How do you do that? I've never been able to do Cockney.
I know, it's really difficult accent, I think, for Americans, but I don't know. It's not really Cockney. It's common, you know.
Thank you, Jane. Eddie, good luck on the movie.